Well, we made it this far. Let's just keep going. I love you more than anything in the world. You know, I'm happy. I finally get to call you my wife. And let's go get it. Let's go have a life full of happiness and love.
We made it. It's been a long time coming, but I'm so excited for today and for the future to come. You're such a special person to me, and I'm so glad to have you as my partner in life from this day forward. Can't wait for the adventures that we have in store for us and all the times to come. So cheers to today and forevermore. Can't wait to see you and celebrate. Love you lots. So we actually have pictures from when we were little at a wedding in a wagon, barely like a year or 2 years old. So we have pictures of that and then us playing on a playhouse.
I wanna open my eyes when the sun breaks through and see you there beside me.
You know, and we've been family friends for a long time, but prior to that, I didn't really know her real well, you know, and then, yeah, like I said, junior high and caught my eye, and then really into high school.
He asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend. And I was like, I got so panicked, and I made him wait like 2 hours, and I wrote back, sure. And the rest is history.
Probably a couple years in, you know, you just feel that, just get that special feeling, you know. You just kind of know, you know, I never felt like that towards anybody else. It's a different type of love and affection you have towards somebody. I remember the first time I told her, I wrote it out in a text. It was the numbers, you know, how letters are numbered. I wrote it out like that because I was pretty nervous, you know. I was like, oh, do I say this?
And it took me the longest time to figure it out, but then I remember figuring out, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was like, well, I don't want to think I'm just saying it because he said it first, but I did say it back, and then I think I was the first person to say it in real life.
If you say I can, I wanna change your name.
That's crazy. I mean, it's been a little over 9 years we've been together. It doesn't seem like it's only been a couple of months.
I'll give you all my love every night and day. If you say I can, I wanna change your name.
I like having you around all the time.
She's just such a caring, kind, lovable person. I've never met anybody with such a big heart she'll do whatever she can for anybody, you know, and it's just a really great person all around. And I fell in love with her, and man, loved her ever since.
He is the calm to my storm. I am by nature a very anxious person, and he is always the rock. He always keeps me, you know, puts things into perspective and helps ease the anxiety. So that's, especially going back to school and planning a wedding and COVID and moving in a week's notice, like, it's nice to have that steady, calming presence, and he's really been that for me. I think you really don't know somebody until you're forced to, you know, moving in with somebody, it's not all fun and games, it's serious. You have bills and things, and I think it's honestly really strengthened our relationship. You learn to depend on one another, and it's hard, but it makes you stronger if you actually learn a person on that level. Sometimes he drives me crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm glad he's there.
You know, if you truly love someone, you make it work no matter what. I think you're gonna have tough times in every relationship, you know, but you just gotta persevere and talk to each other and figure them out, and away you go. When I've heard Mrs. Risen, I always think of my mom or my grandma, you know, but no, to be my wife, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Risen. And yeah, I've never really, it's gonna take a little while to get used to, that's for sure.
With everything going on this year, it's easy to lose track of what that day is about or what that day symbolizes. Like, when you're planning a wedding, you look for the dress has to be perfect, and the flowers have to be perfect, and the day, and then when it gets postponed, it's easy to kind of lose sight of what it's all about. But at the end of the day, I get to marry my best friend, and at this point, I don't care where it's at, how it's spent, because at the end of the day, we'll be married, and that's all that's gonna matter. I love him and he loves me, and that's what that day is about.